Hey, I'm Danny, aka Topless. I'm hiking the Pacific Crest Trail from Mexico to Canada. I am 30 miles from the border of Canada, and I've got a difficult decision to make this morning. Welcome to day 3 of waking up to rain. If I wasn't 2 days from the border with a plane ticket already purchased, I would go to town. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is snow. Yeah, I don't know if my tent can handle snow. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to get the snow off and put it back in the bag. So I don't know if I'm prepared for this. I don't know if my tent can handle this. I don't know. I know my shoes can't. My shoes are just gonna get soaked and then turn to ice. Crap. The people next to me keep getting in their car and turning it on because they're clearly not, they didn't bring warm enough stuff, apparently. But, 30 miles from the border, I might be done. I don't know. I don't have a signal. I can't check the weather. I have no idea if there's a storm coming in. I'm from New York. I grew up with snow, and I know how difficult snow can be. You know, if a foot of snow drops and then there's nothing else for a week, that's fine. But if a foot of snow drops on my tent, I don't know if it'll collapse at night. I don't know if it'll freeze and break. I have no idea. Yeah. And I can't just check the weather. I'm probably gonna have to pack up and go to town. Maybe I can talk to the ranger. Maybe the ranger will know what the weather is. But I really can't do anything. As long as it's snowing, I need to just stay in my tent, apparently. Yeah. Wow. It is not a light snow. It's pretty heavy. I already knocked a bunch of the snow off my tent. That's how much snow I knocked off my tent. Actually, this right here, give me a good. So, what is that? Like a half an inch? Jeez. Yeah, it's beautiful. And this is the first time in my life I have not been happy to see snow because I grew up with it. And snow always meant snow days at school. And we used to go sledding in the woods. And that turned into loving snowboarding. So loving powder days and stuff like that. But this is the first time I've not been happy to see snow. All right, it's 9 o'clock and the snow has been back and forth to rain, and then it let up altogether for a second here. So I'm going, and I put double snacks in my pockets so I don't have to stop. And I'm gonna try and do 30 miles today. So let's go. All right, I'm back on trail. This morning I found 2 shopping bags in the bottom of the outside pocket of my pack. And I used a trick that I used when it rained the first time, where I put my feet in socks and then my socks in the shopping bags, then put my shoes on to keep my feet dry and my socks dry. Only trick there was I had to choose between the slightly damp socks from yesterday or the dry socks from this morning. And I chose the slightly damp socks to guarantee I would have some dry socks tonight. So now we're going. I'm wearing all 3 layers. base layer, my regular layer, and then my warm layer. I got rain pants, got my rain jacket. I'm wearing my puffy. So on top of all that, I'm wearing my rain cape to protect against any snow that might come. And I'm just gonna hike with my hands in my pockets. So let's do it. Mind if I get your picture?
Go for it.
Thank you.
You,
Don't what?
Don't gawk you, though.
I did not expect to see horses today. I just stopped for a second to take off for a layer, and horses went by. I ran into Noodle, and then I ran into Slayer from, oh, where did I meet Slayer? Truckee. I met Slayer in Truckee. She said, sunshine's up ahead. I'm excited. Menace just passed me. He said the group is around here. So I'm not sure. I couldn't quite understand how many people hitched back to the last pass and how many people hitched back to this pass. But sounds like the group's nearby. There he is. There's Menace. Trucking. Really is beautiful. Wow. Also, those horses in front of me really broke up the trail. It's kind of nice. I don't have to worry about stepping on any weird spots because they've already found them all. I just ran into Nemo at the water source, so they're catching up. He's got Anchorman and Slenderman right behind him. And I had just ran into Sunshine on her way back. So she's already made it there and back. That's awesome. So glad I get to see her one last time. Gang is back.
Nice to see you, Thomas.
You're alive!
Oh, I forgot to mention. The group just told me that today is supposed to be the worst of the weather. And tonight will be the coldest. And after that, it's just going to get better. So it's supposed to be sunny by the end of the day tomorrow, which is great. So glad to know the weather forecast. I was definitely taking a gamble just walking out this morning, but it's nice to know that it's going to get better and not worse. Right now, their plan is to go 24 miles to the lake and then do 6 miles tomorrow, touch the monument, 6 miles back to the lake, and then start the walk back. So yeah, I think I'm on board with that. I'm just gonna go as fast as I can, as far as I can, and it's probably gonna end up being about 24 miles. If I had gotten up 2 hours earlier, that'd be different, but if I had gotten moving 2 hours earlier, that'd be different. That'd probably be another 5 miles. That's not what happened. I started walking at 9 o'clock. So 24 sounds about right for my speed. I'm already finding myself in spaces where the snow's completely melted or never arrived. But look at all these fall colors. They're gorgeous. Okay, it is now snowing harder than it was this morning. Holy cow. It's snowing harder than it was this morning, and I am 5 miles from the meetup point, which is the lake. So I just got to get over this pass, which is what I say every day. I think this is one of the creepier places I've hiked. Not only is it misted out completely, but it's a drop, and you can't see the bottom. Huh. I'm pretty sure that's the lake I'm going to be meeting everybody at. Oh, I think I may have found it. It's a trail that goes this way. There's the lake again. That's so ominous. Found him. Ah. Yeah. Oh, inside my vestibule. All right, it is 7:40 and my tent is up. I'm already in my sleeping bag and it's warm and dry along with my puffy. Thankfully, it was not snowing or raining as I was putting my tent up, which I was very thankful for. Also, the inside of my tent is dry. At least the floor is. The ceiling is a little bit wet, but that's just from putting it away when it was full of snow. We went 24 miles today. We have 6 miles to the border tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is. I think it's going to be like 6 miles in, maybe 6 miles back in camp, but I would rather go 6 miles in and then go back as far as possible in camp. So we'll see what happens. These guys are way faster than me, so yeah, I might just get up early and go. Also, things that worked out today. Holy cow! I put all the snacks I could in my pockets. I took one of my water bottles and squished it and put it in my pack, so that instead of so I'd have an extra slot on my side to put more snacks and stuff. And I actually put my pack on this morning and put my rain cape on this morning, and I never took my cape or my pack off all day. So I was a little tired by the end of the day, being on my feet most of the day and having the pack on my back most of the day. But holy cow, it kept me pretty dry, not completely dry. Also, in the last, I don't know, 30 feet getting to camp, a tree snagged my cape and ripped the bottom. Like, the last 30 feet, come on, really? So I'm sure it'll last me, tomorrow and the next day, but now I've got to get a new cape